beautiful people of the world, thank you so much for joining me here today on Lunar. My name is Claire Summer. I'm really excited to be doing this beautiful full moon reading for you. So this is Magic Moon Messages. It is messages for the lunar month. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at the energies surrounding you for this lunar month. Before we get started, I just want to thank my Loomies, my amazing subscribers all over the world. Thank you for supporting this channel and for supporting each other. Alright, I'm going to insert an overhead shot of the cards so that you can see them. I ask that you choose from your intuition. We've got Group 1, the Amethyst, Group 2, the Quartz Crystal Geode, Group 3, the Celestite Cluster, and Group 4, the Pyrite Cluster. And I will insert a picture without crystals as well. You can make your selection like that if you prefer to. Before we get started, I just want to very quickly give a shout out to onlinetherapy.com. This is not a sponsored video, no one is paying me to say this. Online Therapy are an amazing company who helped out a couple of friends of mine who were going through difficult, challenging times in their lives, and I had a look at them and they've got really amazing resources there. So if you have been feeling low, if you are struggling with anxiety, if you are struggling with your life circumstances, they have got all the tools that you need to get back on track and to start feeling better, and I really highly recommend them. Okay, so do check them out. You can get 20% off with my link, so that is linked in the description box. It is onlinetherapy.com. All right, but yes, make your selection. Timestamps are also in the description box, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, this is the reading for everyone who picked group number 1 and the beautiful amethyst double terminated crystal. Very pretty with beautiful inclusions. I'm not sure if I can get it to focus. There you go. You might be able to hear the birds. I've just had to open the door a little bit because it is so humid in here. It is dark and moody, but also humid as well. So yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but we're gonna carry on. It's gonna be beautiful. All right, let's take a look at your cards, group number 1. We've got the beautiful Knight of Wands starting off your reading. This is the Muse Tarot that I'm using today, which is linked, all my cards are linked in the description box. So if you ever see some that you like and you want to add to your collection, I know I always do. This is Page of Wands for you. King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is amazing. Page of Pentacles, the Fool, 5 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Death card. Look at that. Okay, there is so much positivity here for you for this lunar month. There's going to be some changes happening. I see you being like a little bit of a dynamo, like really very motivated. It was what I'm hearing with this Knight of Wands to the Page of Wands energy. Just really motivated. I see you starting something new in this month because you've got the Fool energy here as well. So maybe going on an adventure. Maybe you're planning an adventure for the future. An adventure could be travel. It's kind of unlikely right now, the world as it is, but maybe for next year or something. But maybe you're starting something new, a new job, or looking for a new job. Maybe for some of you it could be starting a new college or something like this, or starting a new job. So there's definitely this energy, whatever it is, whatever that's going on for you this month, you're going to be motivated. So if you've just been feeling a little bit a little bit like stagnant, I sense that this is the case for some of you. Just like, I'm not quite sure which direction to go in my life. I don't really know what I'm doing, or if what I'm doing right now is the right thing for me. Or that things have become stagnant for you, right? I see you really being able to overcome a lot of resistance in this lunar month and just being able to power forward with your ideas, okay? So just having a clear vision about what it is that you want, and then having all the motivation that you need to really kind of get up in the morning and kind of make that shiz happen. So that's the energy that you're in for this month. I think it's powerful. These changes that you're making, this motivation, this work that you're putting in is King of Pentacles, to do with your long term. So I see you kind of over this month really formulating a long-term plan for what it is that you want, where it is that you're going. And this may have been a long time coming. Maybe you haven't had that amount of clarity. Maybe you weren't sure. Maybe you doubted yourself. But this King of Pentacles is really about getting solid, getting really grounded, right? In what it is that you want and where it is that you're going, and having all the passion and enthusiasm for that direction that you're going in. And this is going to pay dividends for you for the long term. So what it is that you're working towards, what it is that you're so passionate about, right? Because we've got this King of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, will pay dividends for you. Okay, so you're laying that foundation of the future. Maybe you're training in something. Maybe you're learning something new. Maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you're working your way up the career ladder. I see that here for you, but it's gonna pay off for you. So this is like, these two together, this is like building an empire. So maybe that empire is your personal empire. You know, maybe you're trying to get up that career ladder. Maybe eventually you want to start your own business or your own agency. But I see you really believing in yourself, right? And then other people being able to get on board with your vision because you are so confident in yourself. Other people mirror that back to you. So whatever it is that you're doing, whether you want to get that promotion, whether you want to start that business or, you know, get new clients or whatever it is, I just feel like there's fresh energy coming in, lots and lots of new ideas. Because often when we get stuck in a rut, we're thinking the same ideas over and over again. So I see this fresh energy coming in for you, which is new ideas. And those new ideas are going to, you know, bring you prosperity, you know, bring you success. Because if we keep on doing what we're doing, we keep on getting what we're getting. So I see new ideas coming in for you, which you can be really passionate about, which help you out of that rut, which really help you to move forward. So I see you jumping into something new, like we were talking about, because we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Fool. So you're jumping into something new. I'm sensing that this is to do with learning something. So maybe you're doing an online course. Maybe you are enrolling in night school or going to a college or learning something to do with your job at the moment, which will help you to move forward, right, with what it is that you're doing. So you're really jumping into that with both feet. I feel like it's kind of a little bit of the unknown for you. Like, is this the right thing for me to be doing? Or, you know, am I going to enjoy this? What's going to happen? So I see that here, but definitely this emphasis, this lunar month on you learning something new and really kind of jumping into it with both feet, being very enthusiastic about it. So if there's been something that you've been wanting to know more about or learn about, I feel like this lunar month will be the time for you, okay? Now, this may lead to you feeling a little bit isolated for a little while during this month. This is a little heads up from Spirit for you. With this Five of Pentacles, I see you jumping into this new thing. So perhaps, you know, you don't know anybody. You know, perhaps you're going into a situation where, you know, maybe you're moving to a new place, moving to a new location. That is indicated here with this Fool energy. So you're sort of learning the ropes is what I'm hearing, or kind of learning your way around. So maybe you don't know anyone at this new company or on this new course, or you're not 100% sure of kind of, you know, you haven't quite found your footing this month, right? For what it is that you're embarking on. So there may be a little bit of self-doubt with this Five of Pentacles. You may feel a little bit lonely. It could also be this energy of just like that you are taking a path, right, that is different to other people. So maybe everyone else in your family is doing one thing, or everyone else in your soul tribe or your friendship group is doing, you know, going down a certain path, and your path is a little bit different. And you feel like you're swimming upstream a little bit. Okay, so maybe everybody else around you does quite serious jobs and you're doing something that's more creative, right? Or everyone else goes after the money, and you're really like wanting to help other people or support other people, and that's what brings you nourishment and the most enrichment for you, right? So there's this you know, everyone else is zigging and you're zagging sort of energy, right? But it's going to be okay. You don't need to worry. Look at this. The star to the death card. So towards the end of the month, I feel like things are going to crystallize for you. I think they're going to solidify for you. I'm going to think that you're going to kind of get into your flow, feel like you are, oh, sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages at the same time, but yeah, getting into your flow, things are really crystallizing for you, feeling much better about things, like, and just having this beautiful sense that you're doing exactly the right thing, like you are exactly where you're meant to be. It's going to take a few days, but you're going to settle into that, and that's going to feel really nice. So by the end of the month, I see a shift for you, like an energetic shift in your life. Or it may be that you're planning all these things and the actual physical change doesn't happen until the end of this lunar month. And that is what is indicated here by death. Or it could be that there is like an energetic shift in you as you go through this process, as you find your feet, and then you feel that change within you at the end of the month where you feel confident and self-assured, and you feel like you are definitely on the right path and going in the right direction. I feel that for some of you, there's going to be a change in your health as well, like in a positive way. So if you have been struggling with some health problems or health issues, I feel like either you're going to feel some relief from that, or you're going to get some information as to what you can do to support yourself or to get help or to bring you relief in some way. So I see that coming in as an energy for you if there is like a long-term health issue that you've been experiencing. So I see that here. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Okay. So we have the card work. So we did talk a lot about this. Sorry, it's a little bit washed out. It's so dark today. You might not be able to capture it. There you go. So we have the card work. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. So I feel like this is going to be a good month for money for you, and a good month for building, putting down building blocks and foundations for building your financial future as well. And this is indicated here with this card, the Creator, which is very much like the Ace of Wands energy. So like we were talking about, getting that spark of inspiration, getting those new ideas that get you out of a rut. But this is really going to help you in your career. So this feels like a career message to me. Lots of enthusiasm, lots of motivation for that. Okay, we have the card Regeneration. So again, mirroring that energy that I was picking up on of kind of, are those birds too noisy? Can you hear them? They are squawking away out there. Yes, the card Regeneration. All right. And this is a 46, breaks down to a 10, breaks down to a 1. That may be significant to you. Regeneration, speaking of your health, rebuilding yourself, being replenished. And also this energy really indicates to me of kind of, again, that motivation and enthusiasm that we were talking about, things being regenerated. So I sense that some things that maybe you've let slide or let go by the wayside or have been putting off for a long time, this month you're going to pick them up again. So this might be a business idea that you had, this may be a hobby that you had that you haven't done for ages, or an idea that you've had for a long time but haven't acted on, and maybe you'd let it go, right? And kind of forgotten about it, but it's being regenerated now. You're putting energy into it, and that is going to make it flourish. And this is the card from the Moonology deck. This is your moon card for this lunar month, and this is Believe in the Impossible Blue Moon. So a very special card for you in this reading this month. So if things feel impossible, if you feel like you haven't got a snowball's chance in hell, Spirit is really saying, believe in the impossible. Believe that you can come into right alignment. Believe that everything is working out for your highest good. I feel like there's going to be like a really amazing opportunity coming in for you, like just some sort of serendipitous moment or some sort of really, really rare opportunity coming your way with this blue moon card this lunar month for you. So look out for a bit of luck. I feel like you're going to just get a bit of luck this month that you could really do with, okay? That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. If you enjoyed this video, and I assume you did if you're still here at the end, please give it a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. And also, if you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations. There's some linked in the description box, but if you go to my website, there's more on there. You can find out more about me and my books as well that I've written as well. All right, but have an amazing lunar month. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 2. This is for everyone who picked this beautiful and amazing quartz crystal geode. This is actually a half of a whole, so it's pretty cool and amazing. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards to begin with, and we will clarify with your oracle cards as to the energy surrounding you for this lunar month. All right. Wow, opening your reading with the powerful High Priestess. This is from the Fountain Tarot. If you ever see any of the decks in my videos that you like, they're all linked in the description box. If you scroll all the way down to Lumiere Lifestyle, it will take you to the decks. We've got the beautiful... Is that going to focus? No. It's a bit slow to focus, this camera. Sometimes it doesn't want anything to do with it. This is the... There you go. This is the 9 of Pentacles. You've got Ace of Wands, 7 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands, the Sun, 2 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands as the outcome of your reading. So this is interesting. The magical High Priestess is here. I feel like things are working out for you behind the scenes, right? So there's stuff going on energetically for you this lunar month, which hasn't come into fruition yet, which hasn't been revealed to you in the 3D world. So they haven't come into form. So I feel like there's a lot going on. Your spirit guides are helping you. I feel like there's a lot going on energetically, which is yet to come into form for you. So don't feel too despondent. Don't feel too frustrated about that, because you are being supported behind the scenes. There's just like this element that I'm getting of divine timing, all right? I feel like for some of you, you've been sort of hiding your own worth, your own value from people. You've been playing it small, and there is no need for you to do this. You are an amazing person. You've got a beautiful, unique role in this world. You have been brought here for a reason, to have this human experience, and to probably, because a lot of my subscribers are light workers, so you know, probably to bring down more light onto the planet, you know, to bring down more clarity, more illumination. So I just feel like you've been playing it small a little bit in your life. I feel like you're just like, I'm not worthy, or what will other people think of me if I do this? What will people have to say about it? Or there are people who are better than me. No, you are unique, right? I'm getting this, I'm almost getting goosebumps. This is so powerful. You are unique. You've got your own unique place in the world, and you are undervaluing yourself. This is what Spirit is saying. So, but I feel like this month you're kind of having this realization with the Ace of Wands here of your own power and of your own worth, and just like, yes, I am as good as anybody else, right? You may be able to hear all the birds. I was saying in group number 1, it's basically gone incredibly humid. It's like being in Singapore or something. It's just bonkers. So I've just opened the window, but you may be able to hear the birds in the background squawking. Sometimes they're singing, sometimes they're squawking. Yes, but there is this realization. It's just like, gosh, yes, I am as good as anybody else, or I have got what it takes, or there's just something about you where you don't recognize your own uniqueness or your own specialness, or what it is that you have for the world, because to you just feel ordinary, you just feel normal. But there are lots and lots of people who would benefit from your knowledge, or from your unique take on the world, or from what it is that you've got to share. And this month, this lunar month, you really realize that. So You're wondering what to take action on this month. So I feel like this is going to be a month of ideas. You've got this 7 of Cups energy. I feel like you've got a lot of ideas, or maybe you've got like a lot of projects on the go, and everything's getting done a little bit, but nothing is really, it's like with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, nothing is really going deep. Okay, sorry, I don't really know how to describe it. It just feels like you've got a lot of ideas. So it may be the case that you've got a lot on your vision board, or you're spending a lot of time on Instagram, or, you know, building your beautiful Pinterest boards or something of all the different ideas that you want, you know, this lifestyle and this thing, and you want to do that, and you want to go to this place, and you want to experience this, and you want to wear these clothes, right? It's just like, or whatever it is for you, it's just like there's a lot. Or maybe you've got a lot of different hobbies, or you've got a lot of ideas about what you want to do for a career. Just feels like with the 7 of Cups, you're sort of wondering what to take action towards. And it is good to have lots of options, I think. So this is going to be a month where you have lots of options to consider, to think about, right? And that's good. It's better to have lots of options than no options at all, I think. Well, definitely, you know? And also there's just this realization of like, there are open doors for you. Like, so often people think, there is no solution, or there is nothing I can do about this. Well, if we think that, then the universe will conform to our beliefs, right? So there is this realization of, yes, there is something that I can do to get out of this situation. There are opportunities, there are things that I can do. Maybe none of them are perfect, is what I'm hearing. But they're all still steps in the right direction. So it's about kind of making that decision. But I feel like you're feeling a little bit ungrounded with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, this could be to do with your finances, your prosperity, how it is that you want to make money, or how you want to make extra money, right? Or what it is that you want to do in the future for a career, something like this. So let me just have a sip of my tea. So that's indicated here, but just all these different ideas kind of swirling around your mind. Or just lots of things that maybe you've started but haven't finished, right? And I feel that that energy is holding you back slightly, and you are going to realize that this lunar month. And that realization is going to help you with this King of Wands to move forward. So a lot of passionate energy coming in on the second half of the month for you. So I think the first half of the month is going to be more to do with assimilation, having ideas, brainstorming things. But the second half of the month is the time for you to take action towards your goals. And you're really going to see yourself making progress there. Kind of, you know, beginning a new adventure, maybe taking a risk, a calculated risk, not being afraid to fail, right? And moving forward with that, and kind of taking action, right, this month is what's going to bring you happiness with this Sun energy coming in for you. There you go, you can see the cards much clearer now. So it's like, maybe you've just been in the planning phases of something, or you've been wondering whether or not it's the right time. Spirit is saying, you know, the second half of this month is going to be a really good time. When you move forward and start to take action, start to take some of those things out of your mind or off your Pinterest board and into reality, actually start taking the steps. You don't need to achieve everything. It's like one step at a time, one little action at a time. Go on that adventure, take that risk. And that is going to bring you a lot of happiness. It's going to feel so much better. You're going to overcome stagnation. You're going to feel that you're moving in the right direction, right? And you're just going to feel happier, like things are really moving forward. And you're just like, yes, I've done the right thing here. So it all hinges on you sort of making this decision with this Two of Swords about what it is that you want. So you're sort of moving in that right direction. You're making a clear decision about where it is that you want. And by doing that, by making that decision, having that directed focus, like the Ace of Wands is really directed focus. It's setting your intention, because when we set our intention, we move forward towards our goal, right? By doing that, by making that decision, setting your intention, then you will be successful. right, with the Six of Wands energy. So I feel like you're going to be getting some recognition. Okay, sorry, lots of information. Firstly, I feel like you're going to be feeling very empowered. Like, yes, I know which direction I'm going in. I've set my intention. I know that this is the right thing. So there's this kind of inner knowing that you're going in the right direction. Do listen to your intuition this month with this High Priestess opening your reading. She's really there for you. So when you follow your heart, it will not lead you astray. So if you do have lots of ideas or opportunities or things swirling around, or you're not quite sure, you're starting to feel a little bit confused, choose from your intuition, not from your logic, and that will help you to move forward this month, right? So yes, but this will lead to success. Making this decision will lead to success for you. So you'll have this feeling within you that you're doing the right thing. You will also, by the end of the month, the lunar month, receive some recognition for what it is that you're doing. So maybe people support you, maybe people are on board with it, maybe more people start to follow you or like what it is that you're doing. You get some feedback from that, okay? Maybe you're sharing something with the world and you wonder how it's going to be received, and it's going to be received really well, whether it's a presentation, whether it's artwork, whether it is a blog, something like this, or a book that you're writing. There's just this energy of kind of you getting recognition for the effort that you have put in, right? So yeah, I see that here. But I see you being able to overcome that stagnation and really move forward this month. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Okay, from the Moonology deck, we have this one, which is look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy represented here. Virgo's energy. Lots of Leo's energy with this King of Wands, the Sun, and the Six of Wands as well. So you may be a Leo, you may have it in your chart. You may have someone close to you who has that energy. So this beautiful card says look at the bigger picture. Right, so that may be what you need in order to get clarity to make that decision, is to kind of just step back from it a little bit and look at the bigger picture, kind of not right now, maybe look at the long term, right? Or it may be that this month you get the opportunity to see the bigger picture, right? So I think that is really powerful. I don't know. Let's see, we've got the card, the Sage, right? Can you see that? There you go. This is very beautiful. So this indicates to me that you you may be called upon to share some of your wisdom with somebody else. So maybe you're an old soul, maybe you have a lot of life experience or some wisdom in a particular area, and someone calls on you to impart your wisdom, your knowledge. But what I'm really picking up on here is that maybe it is that you need to hire somebody or just talk to somebody in your circle who knows a little bit more than you do, who is more experienced. This could be to do with your career. It could be to do with, it's like what I'm hearing is getting advice, right? So it may be the case that you need someone on your side, someone on your team to help you to get to the next level. So Spirit is really saying, get advice this month, whether, it's a legal thing or it's about learning something, or, this, because there's this strong energy of kind of not being sure about something, right? So do get the advice that you need from people who've kind of already traveled that road, or people who are more knowledgeable, or people who are, qualified in that area to help you. So do get the advice that you need this month, all right? We have the beautiful card Imagine. This is a 20, breaks down to a 2. That number may be significant to you. This is about your imagination, the Seven of Cups energy again represented here. This is about, just like if you can dream it, you can be it. This is the thing, so you get to decide. Just think about it. Everything around you right now, wherever it is that you are, the building that you're in, the furniture in your room, all of these things began in somebody's mind, which is always interesting to think about, isn't it? We're a vision in somebody's mind to begin with. for better or worse, right? But the imagination is very powerful, this is my point, and thoughts are things, so choose your thoughts very carefully this lunar month. None of that stinking thinking. Keep your thoughts positive and in alignment with what it is that you want. Then we have the beautiful card, True Love. So, you know, this reading has really been about your goals and moving forward, but there is love here for you this month. So it may be that you meet somebody very special if you're dating. Could be that if you've already got somebody very special in your life, you deepen that bond or you share some, like a beautiful connection. Could be romantic love, could be platonic love, just that beautiful exchange of loving energy, of kind of being supported in a loving way this month as well through whatever it is that you are doing. All right, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations. Some of them are linked in the description box, but there's more on my website, lumieretarot.com. All right, and also check me out on Instagram, lumiere_mystic. I've got a whole series on there called the Holistic Relationship Series, where we talk about conscious relationships and empowering relationships as well. So there's good stuff on there, and I do little mini readings as well that I post on Instagram, so check that out if it resonates with you. Also give this video a like if you enjoyed it. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on the platform. All right, but yes, have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care, bye bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 3. This is for everybody who picked the beautiful Celestite Cluster Crystal. We're going to focus. So beautiful and sparkly. So that is lovely. I'm going to look at your tarot to begin with and look at the energy surrounding this lunar month for you, and we will clarify with your oracle cards a little bit later on in the reading. Opening your reading with the Two of Wands. Beautiful Ace of Cups. This is the Muse Tarot that I'm using today. All my decks are linked in the description box under Lumiere Lifestyle. This is the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, Five of Wands, and the Empress. Okay, this is a very specific message that I'm getting that's coming through for you today. May resonate, but we're looking at a lot of future energy, so it may not resonate until sort of things unfold over the month. And remember, it's just a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest as always, okay? So I see you with this Two of Wands energy making a decision about your heart, right? About who you give your heart to. Now, this may not be romantic necessarily. This could be platonic, you know, platonic love, just, you know, who we have in our soul tribe, who we have in our lives, who is worthy of a place in our lives, right? So there's this big emphasis this month on your personal relationships, maybe romantic, maybe platonic, like I was saying, right? So there is this message about your personal relationships this month, about sort of who you are connecting with, right? And like this decision about who you give your heart to, or who you let into that inner sanctuary that is you. So, you know, and who you give your love to, because there, I feel like there's a connection with somebody that you are quite close to, which is really, with this Ten of Wands energy, turning out to be quite draining, is what I'm hearing. It's sort of weighing you down. It's creating a lot of anxiety for you, and perhaps there's somebody in your life that you feel maybe you're out of resonance with them. Like, you know, they were good in your life for that sort of time in your life when you met, or when you were very close to each other, but now you don't have as much in common, or you're not resonating as much, or you're not getting on as well, and it's becoming like a little bit of a burden to you, or it is dragging you down or holding you back, right? Maybe you feel like they don't have your best interests at heart. Maybe you feel like they are a very negative person. Maybe you, and I sense this, have done a lot of work on yourself, right? You've really been working on yourself to build yourself up, to create change, to create expansive energy in your life. And perhaps this person is lagging behind and now you're no longer on the same page. So it's going to be different for all of you, but I'm just sensing that this month, with this Ten of Swords, you're really going to make this clear decision and just kind of be like, there's going to be a turning point, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. A turning point for you with this relationship. Could be a romantic partner or a friend or a family member where you're just like, enough is enough. You know, we can't carry on like this. You may be able to carry on in a different way, or you may just decide that you don't want that person in your life anymore and it needs to end, or you need to distance yourself from them, or you need some space with this person because this relationship is no longer serving you. And this is the sense that you're getting this month. So this is really going to be at the forefront of your mind. It is going to create some doubt with this Seven of Cups as to kind of what to do, because you don't want to hurt their feelings. And I sense that you don't want to make the wrong decision either. However, this is resonating with you, right? This is about a decision about something that you really love. So it could be to do with a job or a role in your life as well, if it's not resonating to do with your personal relationships. But I sense most strongly it's to do with your personal relationships. So there may be some doubt here with this Seven of Cups. You may feel unsure about what the right thing is to do. But I just sense that you've got somebody in your life who's taking advantage of you with the Seven of Swords energy. This can indicate cheating, but for me, I'm just sensing like they're taking advantage. A relationship of any kind should always be 50-50, not 80-20 or 90-10, right? So I just feel like this person isn't pulling their weight in your friendship or in your relationship. And it is, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that it's creating resentment for you. You see, this is a really specific message that we're getting today. So, but you're making this empowered decision of just being like, enough is enough with this. You realize now that that it's taking away, this person is taking away more than they're giving, right? So maybe this relationship is all about them and their achievements and what it is that they're doing, and they never ask how you are, right? Or maybe they're just not doing right by you in some way. I'm definitely getting that sense with this Seven of Swords energy, because we've got the Lovers to the Five of Wands here. So this is someone very close to you. This could be a twin flame. It could be a soulmate. And remember, soulmates don't necessarily have to be romantic in nature. A soulmate is just like a kindred spirit, somebody who you maybe you've got a strong bond with them. Maybe they've been in your life for a long time, and this makes it like a very challenging situation. But I just feel like they're not being very receptive to what it is that you have to say. They're not being very validating to your experiences, and it's making it feel like it's not very nourishing for you. This connection is no longer very nourishing for you. But you know, we do have the Lovers. This is kind of, I just sense like you're not meeting eye to eye with this person. I understand that it's a very deep connection, that it goes very deep, that you may have known each other over many lifetimes. You could have a soul contract with them, okay? Could be that you've got a relationship and it's like you're going through a rocky patch with them. Like, if that is the case, I'm definitely seeing that here. You know, if this is your story, then it will resonate with you now, okay? So there is this indication of your personal relationships being a little bit rocky, but you're making an empowered decision for yourself about the best way to kind of go forward and to make this work for you, because it is depleting you. It is taking away from you moving forward and, you know, expanding, you know, that expansion that you're going into. But the Empress is the outcome of your reading. So this month, I see you stepping back into your power. I see that everything is going to be all right for you. Whatever happens, you're going to just know that you've made exactly the right decision. You will be heard and seen, okay? with this energy. And look, this imagery is so beautiful here. She's got a beautiful heart light shining. She's taking her hood off, you know, she's opening herself up. So maybe that's what this needs, like a robust conversation, just speaking from the heart, speaking your truth, doing that. But just like, this is authenticity here. This is really like, this is who I am, take me as I am, or watch me as I walk away, right? This is you like setting your boundaries. But again, this is about expansion and growth and love as well. This is about like you putting yourself first, is what I'm hearing, and just doing what you need to do. And for you to protect your own self, to be in your own sovereignty, right? And when you do that, people will respect you so much more. This is about you like reclaiming your power as well, like your personal power. So this lunar month is really a month about your personal relationships, and it could be like more than one person that we're talking about here. It doesn't have to be one person. This could just be like, you could be going through a phase or an awakening of just like who, now that you have changed so much, right? Who still fits in your life, who is still relevant in your life, who are you still like vibing with in your life. And this is what you find out. But this is expansive energy with this Empress. Let's clarify with your tarot. Oh my goodness. Right. We have a personal issue reaches resolution. This is full moon in Cancer, so that Cancerian watery energy of emotions here. So you will be getting some resolution to this. If this is a significant relationship to you that has been rocky or challenging, or where you feel like you've not been eye to eye with this person, or somebody's trying to take advantage of your good nature, I feel like this month is going to be the month that brings you the clarity and the resolution that you need to be able to move forward. So that is very positive. We have the card Seeker, the Seeker. I can get that into focus for you. This is about kind of asking those deeper questions like we were talking about, just really kind of reflecting on what is no longer serving you, or who is no longer serving you in your life, who is no longer a good match for you in your situation. And it's about asking deeper questions, right? And I think that's something you're going to be doing naturally, you know, maybe through your meditation or your journaling, or it's about receiving wisdom as well. So I feel like whatever you've been going through in your life, whatever challenges or struggles you have, I feel like you'll really have a better understanding by the end of the month as to kind of why this had to happen this way, or why you've been going through this, because, you know, suffering ends when meaning begins. So if you can find some meaning in this situation, or kind of really isolate the lesson or what it is that you've learned about yourself, or how it is that you've grown, that will bring you a lot of solace, is what I'm hearing. We've got the energy of abundance here with this beautiful card. Please show me how to feel fully deserving and to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. So abundance coming in for you. This exactly mirrors the energy of the Empress here as well. This is a card of abundance. It's a card of harvesting the seeds that you have sown. So, you know, perhaps you've sown some seeds in the past and you're able to kind of reap those rewards, or whatever it is that you sow this month, you will be able to reap those rewards in the months to come. And that can be to do with ideas, it can be to do with the work that you've put in, it could be to do with where you place your energy, right? But the energy of abundance is about like well-being. Okay, so as a result of you kind of getting clear about this, as a result of you clearing away these negative influences or anything that is holding you back, you get into the slipstream of abundance, where you're kind of flowing instead of forcing things. Often we're taught to really kind of force through things and to push through, but this is going to be a month of like letting things flow and reach their resolution like that. But yeah, the energy of abundance here. So abundance can be prosperity, it can also be love and well-being. And then we have the beautiful card Soulmates. So this is 41, breaks down to a 5. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And this little penguin here has the key to her heart. So he's holding a little key and she's got a little lock in her heart. So this is very sweet. It's making me feel very emotional, like kind of touched. I'm getting several messages about this. This could be like for some of you, because we've got this Lovers card, this resolution may not be to do with kind of cutting this person out of your life. This could just be like coming into that mutual understanding, coming into kind of being that energy of forgiveness, that energy of them really understanding where it is that you've been coming from. And remember, soulmates don't have to necessarily be romantic. They're just kind of kindred spirits like we were talking about earlier. So there is this issue with somebody significant in your life this month. Could be a family member, but I feel like you're going to be able to get into better energy with them. Whatever happens, you know, maybe it's something where you're just like, where you just kind of been putting up with something and you haven't really said anything about it, or you hadn't really recognized that it was a problem until this month. But now that you do. So I feel like whatever happens, like this to me indicates that it means that you can come home to yourself. It means that harmony can be restored for you. And I feel like for some of you, this can bring forgiveness and harmony. So it kind of like, whatever challenges you've been having, it can bring you closer together in the long term. Even if it feels a bit rocky or you need a little bit of space, in the long term, it brings you closer together, and that may be closer together in friendship, or just through this process of getting things out in the open and speaking your truth will really benefit you this lunar month. Okay. So, but also if you are looking for love, I've just got another message coming in. If you are looking for love this month, you may meet somebody very special. So if you are able to date where you are in the world, if you're able to do some dating, then you may meet somebody that is a kindred spirit as well. So do get out there. Meet some new people, because you never know, you may meet someone special. So that is a message for some of you. All right, but yes, that's everything I have for you in this reading. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot readings here on the platform. All right, if you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. People are getting amazing results with coming into union with their special person. I've written that book from the heart, so check that out if it resonates, and my collection of guided meditations, all available on my website, lumieretarot.com. There's more information in the description box. But have an amazing week. I am sending you lots of love and light in your situation, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 4, this is for everybody who picked the beautiful sparkling pyrite and quartz crystal cluster. This crystal is simply breathtaking, and the energy I get from it is just something else. I really feel it in my heart chakra. It's amazing. I feel blessed to have that in my collection. All right, I'm going to start with your tarot today. We're going to look at the energy surrounding this lunar month for you. I will clarify with your oracle cards a little bit later on in the reading. Opening your reading with the Strength card, King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, the beautiful Star card. This is the Fountain Tarot that I'm using. All my decks are linked in the description box below under, if you scroll right down, it says Lumiere Lifestyle, Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon in reverse to close your reading. So Aquarius energy here, Pisces energy, and Leo's energy represented here very strongly, maybe in your chart, maybe somebody that you know who is significant to you this month. So bear that in mind, or it could just be those energies that you're picking up on. All right. So I feel like there's this big, strong energy of you kind of leveling up to something, like rising to the challenge is what I'm hearing from Spirit with this Strength card to the King of Pentacles. I just feel like this lunar month you're really going to be rising to the challenge, whatever that challenge may be. And this kind of leveling up process, it's just like, if I don't do this, I will miss the opportunity. Or if I don't do it now, when will I do it? So it's like, if not now, when? Or kind of like, if I don't do this, then somebody else is going to get in there. So, and then I will have lost my opportunity. So there is this kind of leveling up energy of it's now or never is what I'm hearing, of kind of taking it very seriously. It's maybe a passion project with this strength card. The strength is a card of the heart, something that is very dear to your heart, something that is very authentic to who you are, right? So, but this is about your long term. You're looking at your long term future. You're looking at where it is that you want to go for the long term, or kind of a longer term commitment or a longer term project. But you're taking it very seriously. You're very grounded. You won't be swayed from your path and what it is that you want to do right now. Okay, so other people may have their opinions. Other people may try and tear you down. Right? There are always those people in the world, and they are the people that wonder why their life isn't working properly, and why they're not happy. But there may be those people, but you're just not bothered. They're just not on your radar because you are focused on what it is that you're doing. So maybe there's some sort of maturing energy here to do with a project or your career or an idea about the future. So you are making a decision this month about an opportunity that is coming in with this Ace of Pentacles energy. So I feel an opportunity coming in for you this month. Part of being successful in life and in manifesting things is to learn when to recognize an opportunity. I see so many people now who are presented with the opportunity to solve their issue or their problem, and they aren't able to recognize it. Something to do with their conscious awareness. I find it like super interesting. I think that's true of all of us. It's certainly been true of me in the past, of kind of not being able to recognize a solution or an opportunity when it is presented to me. So set that as your intention, that when opportunities come your way, you never miss a trick, right? You're just on it. You recognize all opportunities that come your way. So affirm that for yourself, and you will see the bigger picture of things. So definitely an opportunity coming in for you this lunar month that you'll have to make a decision about whether or not you want to take it. I feel like you've been through a lot with this Nine of Wands energy. I feel like maybe at certain times of the month you're going to be feeling a little bit worn down, a little bit jaded or despondent about things, just because you've been doing your best, you've been trying really hard, and perhaps you haven't been seeing the results that you wanted. Okay, so when this opportunity does come along, there is this kind of slight energy of resistance, or just wanting to protect yourself from kind of making the wrong decision or from further hurt. Okay, so that's what I see here. But when you make that decision, you will be successful with this Eight of Wands. It's going to really help you to move forward. And it's okay to protect yourself a little bit. It's okay to do something, but also have boundaries around what is and isn't okay with you, right? That's what this kind of Nine of Wands energy is about. But moving forward this month, I see this in the second half of the month for you, making a lot of good progress. You're going to really be flying. You're going to be getting solutions to all your problems. You're going to be able to see those solutions and being solutions focused, and you're able to see yourself making progress. So after all that time of you kind of putting all that effort in and not getting the results that you want, you will be able to see that you're definitely moving forward, you're definitely moving towards success, and you're definitely making progress. Okay, let me just have some of my water. And what are you moving towards? So much good stuff. I love this combination. You're moving towards this beautiful star energy. I feel like this is like a wish coming true for you. I feel like you're going to see evidence of you kind of manifesting something into your life. The imagery on this card is so stunning. It just takes my breath away. Yeah, so it's gentle energy, it's graceful energy, and you're moving towards like a time of grace where you're in right alignment, where things are working out for you, where things are stacking up for you in the second half of this month. It's going to feel really good to you. I can really feel it. It feels like bubbles in champagne, of kind of like a little bit excited, a little bit of relief, kind of feeling much more positive and hopeful about the future, kind of clarity coming in, and just feeling so much more positive in yourself about where it is that you're going, right? So that is what you are heading towards, and I really like it. And then we've got Wheel of Fortune. This combination is amazing. Wheel of Fortune and then the Moon in reverse. So you're moving towards this change with this Wheel of Fortune and success. So it's like, you know, this Wheel of Fortune is a roll of the dice, something lucky, right? With the start of the Wheel of Fortune, I just feel like luck is going to be on your side in the second part of this month. So you're going to be in the right place at the right time. You know, you may just feel sort of lucky, so maybe you kind of snatch a victory out of the jaws of defeat, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, definitely. So, or just like a little bit of serendipity, or just a little bit of luck coming your way in the second half of the month. I think it's super exciting. It's something to be very excited about. It's something that's really going to lift your spirits, is what I'm hearing as well. So that success coming in for you there. Wheel of Fortune is like about things changing, you know, because that's our only constant, isn't it? That things are always changing. So if things haven't felt quite right, if you felt out of alignment, things can change at any moment, all right? So they can change on, you know, on a sixpence, or in America you say change on a dime, right? And then you've got this Moon in the reverse. So you're just like, you're in your power, you're letting go of your fears, you're not letting your fears control you, you're getting that clarity coming in for you right at the end of the month. And you're able to let go of those fears about whether you're doing the right thing, about what to do for the future. I'm getting like a really powerful energy of these cards, of just a lot of clarity, and things just being very clear for you, and just like, it's like a raise in your vibration is what I'm picking up on, like a raise in your vibration, just kind of, you know, tuning into a frequency that you didn't know existed, or you haven't kind of been in touch with for a long time. But this energy of letting go of your fears, and that really helping you to move forward. We've got the card Conclusions Are in Reach from the beautiful Moonology deck. Full moon eclipse, it says. All right, so yeah, this is about whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you've been waiting for. Maybe you've been waiting for a verdict, maybe you've been waiting for an outcome, maybe you I've been working on a project, and it's been like, with this Nine of Wands, a bit of an uphill struggle, but the end is in sight. You will get that conclusion, that verdict that you need, or kind of the sort of end is in sight, so you'll be able to kind of wrap this up. All right, we have the card To Be Fair. Again, this is a card, this is like justice in the tarot. This is a number 38. Breaks down to an 11, breaks down to a 2, so that may be significant to you. But I see like a lot of balancing out of the energies coming in for you. That can indicate harmony coming in for you. It can indicate if things have felt a little bit unfair for you, like if that kind of balancing out of the karma. So that's indicated. We've got the card Perfectionism. It says permission to make mistakes is so freeing. All right, so there are no mistakes in this life. You do not need to be perfect. What I'm hearing is done is better than perfect. So whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you are working towards, it doesn't have to be perfect. Done is better than perfect. So as long as you've done it, this conclusion that we've been talking about, you know, your best is good enough, is what I'm hearing. And if you make mistakes this month, or in life in general, doesn't matter. Every mistake is just a lesson learned about how not to do things, which brings you back into right alignment or closer to your goal. So at least when you make a mistake, you know what doesn't work, which can bring you closer to your goal. And now this is very powerful. We have the card The Sovereign. Look at this. Now this is about you owning your own agency, and it's about you claiming your personal power with this Sovereign card. Okay, so this is about, I'm just loving this so much. It feels very empowered, it feels very powerful, and that is how you're going to feel this lunar month, right? You're not going to let anybody else steal your crown. You're not going to let anybody else steal that opportunity from you, or take that opportunity from you that we were talking about. So you're going to be able to recognize that opportunity and know that you are the best person for the job, know that you're the best person for that situation, know that you're the best person to be in a relationship with your crush, whatever it is. But this is about you like calling back your power. I see you calling back your power this month. From maybe where you've kind of given it away a little bit, not intentionally, but we will do that, and just saying, well, that thing needs to make me happy, or that person needs to make me happy, or they are responsible for my future, right? They can make the decision. And I just see you like calling your energy back to you this month, and kind of like really owning it, like we were talking about at the beginning of the reading, about that kind of leveling up, and just saying, yeah, I can take personal responsibility for everything, for the good, the bad. I take personal responsibility for that because I am in the driving seat of my life. And by doing that, by taking that responsibility, you have all the power. No one can affect you then. So yeah, very powerful. I really love this for you. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. I hope you have found it beneficial. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me today on the channel. If you liked it, please give it a like, because it's a lovely way of supporting free tarot readings here on the platform. All right, if you feel called to, check out my website, lumiretarot.com. Loads of information about me on there and what it is that I offer, along with my guided meditations and my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. So check that out if it resonates with you. But have an amazing lunar month. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye.